And what is up everyone, Andrew here, and in today's video I'll be doing a quick weekly update on the price action of Bitcoin. So let's hop right into things. So since last time, I believe we were around here somewhere, I said that we could bounce off of target 3 towards target 2 again, and we almost made it back to target 2. We did break out of this downward trend for a while, but yesterday we crashed back down into the downward trend, all the way reaching perfectly actually my target 4 right here at 60, around 6650, 6600. And since then we've actually rallied up a bit, all the way up here to 6845. So on the 30-minute chart here, we can see that there was we're actually above the downward trend again, although I would very much expect this to retouch the top of the trend at least, and if not, break back down into it. We can see that we have taken quite a bit of RSI right here, from all the way from 13. Now we're sitting at around 57, so things are looking to become overbought soon on the 30-minute chart. Not there yet though, but technically this isn't a very strong setup. So let's zoom on out to the 1-day chart now, and I'll talk a bit more. So we can see that we're here on the target 4, and if you look at some other people's charts that they have drawn, a lot of people are drawing these symmetrical triangle patterns right here, and if we can see, most of the triangles that I've been drawing, we have broken down out of them. However, on some people's charts, you can see that the symmetrical triangle is still in play, and I think that for the most part, this could be a very strong bounce. It's completely plausible that we may not be this low ever again. However, there's a few things technically that make me still a bear for the moment. So we can see here on the 1-day chart, we did hit a pretty low point here at around 32 RSI. Although one of the things I'm going to reference is the crash that Bitcoin experienced back in 2014. We can see right here, this looks sort of similar to our chart right now, but this happened way back in 2014. There's a big crash here, and Bitcoin touched the 30, and it touched below that many times, and you can see here at the bottom it touched 26. So it touched a low point of the RSI quite a few times before actually coming back up again. So scrolling back to present day, you can see that we've never gone below 30. We touched it way back here on the low point in February. However, since then we have not gone below 30. So this leads me to think that we might not have bottomed yet. Furthermore, on the 2014 chart here, we can see that there's a huge capitulation in volume right here, a huge volume capitulation. This was a very red candle. This was huge, and this was basically the absolute bottom of the chart, although we can see that right here it did go very low again. So I'm looking for a big capitulation in volume, and that is not something that we've been seeing necessarily. We've been seeing shrinkages in volume ever since March, ever since February. Volume is way up here, and then it became over here, and now it looks like we're going to go even lower. So we're still looking for big volume to step in and to make a move in either direction. So this leads me to think that there's still going to be a big move either up or down. We'll see. And lastly, one thing I want to take a look at is this 200-day moving average. We can see that during the crashes in February, throughout March, and throughout the sideways pattern here, this little triangle consolidation, our 200-day moving average has still been going up, although slower and slower, and you can see that it's finally just starting to go flat and curl over. So this is because since it's 200-day, it's a bit of a lagging indicator in the sense that, yes, we started crashing down here, but all this is still above this line, and even here it wasn't enough to take all these values and curl it over, but now we are finally curling over on the 200-day moving average. And going back to 2014 again, right here, we curl over, and when we go down, that was just the beginning of even more bearishness, as we can see. So There is a reason why I wouldn't completely trust this 2014 crash though. The fundamentals between now and 2014 are completely different. In 2014, Bitcoin was not mainstream. It is very mainstream now. Wall Street is all over it now. Everyone knows what Bitcoin is now. So this is one of the reasons why we might see a different the fractals that we see aren't going to be the same as 2014, but it is still something that we should keep in mind. So going forward, I still have a few more downward targets here. We can see we are at target 4, target 5. Let me readjust this line. We have target 5 here at around 59.70, 59.80. So that's my target 5, and we have a target 6 here around $5,000. So we're going to see more bearishness. That is my forecast. I think going back to this 4-hour chart now, we can see that we are coming back up on this divergence, and yes, I think a rally to target 3 is definitely possible. However, this purple line right here is a big weight down. So if we go something like this, this is going to come down hard like that. Sort of repeat a fractal right here, if we may. I think that's very likely that we can repeat this pattern all the way down to target 5. So basically things to watch out for. I don't think we're out of the forest just yet. Yes, it's cool that we bounced off of this support quite decently, but I don't think that's enough to say that we have found a bottom in Bitcoin just yet. So do watch out for that. Keep frosty, traders, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.